Hello, good morning, and welcome to this Dawn Busters Taste Challenge. We have two 40% alcohol mixto gold tequilas, and we have the most, well, let me update my notes. The most popular one in the world versus one that's known but not exactly popular. Okay, so here is Jose Cuervo Gold, the number one tequila in the world. Especial gold and white, I guess both together there. Number one in their own category. There it is. Introduced in 1795, a product of Proximo Spirits. And no, Jose Cuervo did not get bought out. Proximo Spirits is owned by the Jose Cuervo people. Okay, so it's just their kind of their umbrella company for all the other brands that they control or have an interest in, such as Bushmills. But you didn't know they were connected to Bushmills. I don't know when they got involved with that. And a bunch of other things. Okay, so there's Cuervo. And here's the competitor. This is a liter bottle. El Toro Tequila Gold. Introduced in 1959 by Barton Distilling. And part of the Sazerac Company since 2009. Caught myself there, 2009, because that's when Sazerac bought Barton. They bought Barton Distilling in 2009. Okay. El Toro Gold is distilled in small batches to mellow its feisty character and create a rich, smooth, premium tequila. Made in Mexico. Well, of course, you know what? All tequila is made in Mexico. That's the law. Just like all cognac is made in France. Be right there. So if you took Blue Weber agave and made tequila in the United States, you couldn't call it tequila. You could call it Blue Weber agave liquor. Cognac, you would have to call it. You could call it cognac style brandy or something like that, I guess. But anyway, anyhow, these two famous mixtos. What is a mixto? That means it's not 100% blue agave. It's at least 51%. But it could be 49% something else, like sugar liquor. You say like rum? Sugar turned into liquor is rum, right? Yeah, something like that. Some kind of spirits. Magnum Johnson. I love me some Jose Cuervo tequila. Okay, yeah, I tried it the other day, and I was really pleased with it. Review to be posted soon enough. Aluminum cap. This was $31.99 for the handle. So it was cheaper to buy the handle per ounce. Cheaper per ounce than buying the regular bottle. And plus, I knew it was going to be good. I said, with a brand name like that, you know it's not going to be bad. So it's not like I'm going to be, stuck with the bottle. Oh, I'm stuck with it. Now I got to drink. No, I'm going to enjoy it. So that's not going to be any kind of problem, you see. Clear glass. Now, El Toro, I was not on the lookout for El Toro, okay? I was not trying to find El Toro. I was just looking around, just looking around at a store called Savannah Discount. Savannah Discount, a liquor store. Well, I think there's some kind of law deal in Louisiana, like tax law. I think they're registered as a convenience store. That's my impression. I don't know their documents. You know what I'm saying? I haven't gone through their documents. But I think that's probably what it's classified as. Technically, a convenience store that happens to sell liquor. Now, we could mention that 99% of their sales are beer, wine, and liquor, mostly liquor. But hey, a lot of these stores like that in Louisiana. Now, Total Wine and More, they might be registered as a wine shop, which happens to sell beer and liquor. See, I don't know. Louisiana's is like interchangeable. Grocery stores can sell liquor. Now, it might be restricted in certain locales, certain towns. That's up to the town or the parish. We don't have counties. Well, they're both light gold. Very light. Pale, same color, same appearance. They don't look like they have any coloring added because it seem like it'd be dark. I mean, they're just so pale. All right. So the question is, $8.99. $8.99 for the I'm thinking, was it $8.99? Yeah, it might have been $7.99, but I'm pretty sure it was $8.99 for the liter. That's very low, isn't it? That's about as low as you're going to find tequila these days, especially when it's getting popular. So I bought it right before the fanaticism took over with tequila. Now it's like everybody, oh yeah, tequila. So the prices have been going, not just with inflation, that's part of it, but just the demand drives up like prices. So everybody's just been wanting like, oh yeah, tequila, la, 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 la. And bourbon. So prices there have skyrocketed. Okay, all right. So yeah, you got grocery stores that sell liquor, convenience stores that sell liquor, like at the gas station. They did open an actual liquor store in this parish, but it didn't last. I don't know why they thought they needed to do that. I'm thinking, well, you've got 1, 2, 3 grocery stores basically in a row, and then across the highway on the south side of the highway, or technically the western side of the highway by its directional signs, they all sell liquor. So here you're going to open this little liquor store at the front of a subdivision, and then you can't compete on price because you're much smaller, and then it goes out of business. So I just think what comes into people's minds, like it's a good idea to open a business. I'm not saying that, but there has to be a need and a demand for it. You know what I'm saying? You have to be filling a spot that's not filled. And in this town, in this state, that spot is always filled. Okay. Marrero, same story. Got all these grocery stores that sell beer, wine, and liquor, but for whatever reason, Savannah Discount and Discount Depot on Discount Depot, North Marrero, Savannah Discount, South Marrero, they just do well. Well, because they jam those stores full of thousands of bottles, and they got prices that are extraordinarily low. So people are going to make that trip, And then Total Wine, they used to be cheap. But that was when they first opened. That was the bait. Now the switch came, and so it's not really anything remarkable. But I mean, I can go to Walmart right there. They got decent prices, not like they used to be great, but I mean, that'll keep you busy right there. Just that. You'll be busy for your life, rest of your life, trying different brands. You're never going to run out of anything. So that's what I'm saying. Is we flooded with stuff over here. All right. Smells like tequila, like the agave juice, pungent, fermented vegetable thing. Yeah, vegetable juice. I never had tequila, for years. I thought it would taste nasty. I don't know why you get these ideas in your mind. So, but then I tried it and I was like, yeah, vegetable juice, fermented and then distilled. It's not a cactus. People say agave. It's related to some other type of plant, but it's a succulent, you know. All right, but anyway, this is more peppery in the nose. Peppery, fermented, and then distilled vegetable juice. So do they smell similar? No, no, they don't. I don't see that. This is sweeter, but you still get the vegetal, and this is smell like it's going to be drier, or dry to kill, and the peppery. So which is which at this point? Yeah, I'm not sure. So which has a better aroma? Yeah, I'm not sure. So appearance, they're identical, so that doesn't matter. On aroma, they're not the same, but then I can't really say one is better than the other. So we're still tied at this point, but we're not tied because if you buy a liter of Jose Cuervo, I guarantee it's going to be a lot more than $8.99. It's going to be like maybe if you're lucky, $28.99. Okay, $28.99. So here, I'm not smelling a $20 difference in quality. I'm not even smelling a difference in quality. See, so but the taste is where it is. It is a Dawnbusters taste challenge, so that's where it's going to matter. So here we go. The left hand tasting something. Got the tags at the bottom. Now some people say drinking tequila at 5:30 in the morning. You got well, first of all, I wouldn't drink tequila at 5:30 in the morning. I have enough self-control. I have no interest in doing that. I mean, I'm doing a tasting. It's a different animal. And I believe in ecology in the environment, so I'm not going to waste it. So covering all the bases here. It's got pepperiness. It's got the vegetable, thingy. All right, so tequila is made from a vegetable. Brandy is made from fruit. Whiskey is made from grain. And vodka is made from anything. What I mean is versatile. You can make vodka from grain vodka. You can make it from grapes, grape vodka. You can make it from fruit or even potatoes. So they make that a lot in Eastern Europe, potato vodka. So vodka is a very interesting product. Best vegan alcohol. Yes. Vegan. I am not a vegan, as evidenced by the fact I ate 2 strips of bacon this morning. John Morrell bacon. Pretty good stuff too. Much more peppery. Much more peppery. It's got to be the Cuervo because I just remember it being peppery from that one taste. Now, I gave it a solid 8. That thing was a jewel. Now, some people are going to have a conniption fit right about now, and they're going to be telling me, do you know, like, I don't know this, do you know that Jose Cuervo is not 100% agave? It is a mixto. I know. Just like I know Miller High Life is not 100% barley malt beer. I get it. I know Miller High Life is not single malt beer, No, I mean, it's a mixto. It's got malt and corn products in it, meaning corn syrup. I know Buchanan's 12-year age deluxe scotch is not a single malt. It is made with grain whiskey and single malt whiskey, barley malt. The grain whiskey is the filler part. I know how that works. That's not where the flavor comes from. And these things here, the flavor is not coming from the filler. The filler's there as a filler, to fill it up, so they could stretch it. You say, to make it cheaper. Right. That's why it's $8.99 a liter. That's why Miller High Life is $21 for a 30-pack. That's why Buchanan's $31 for a regular bottle, and it's a wonderful product. Now, can you get flavor from these mixtos? Yes. Mixto beer, mixto tequila, mixto scotch, mixto Canadian whiskey, mixto Irish whiskey, and on and on and on until the break of dawn, and I'm not having a conniption fit over it. All right. Some people do. I don't know why, but they do. Okay, but that's their preference. They, they may as well buy whatever they like. It's just irritating a little bit when they want to announce it to everyone, like, oh, I bought this scotch and it's single malt. They're emphasizing that just to let you know. And it's like, okay. And what's the punchline? Oh, I'm letting you know that because I wanted you to understand that I'm better than you. Oh, yeah. I assume that. I don't have Ray-Bans. All right. This one tastes all right, but it's a little bland. Now, is there any off flavor or like nastiness or disgustingness or yuckiness to it that just like screams cheap, yuck, blah? No, 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 nothing like that. See, what tips you off that it's cheap is the overall just kind of drabness. It's drab, bland, kind of ho hum, ordinary, which is fair because the price is low. So if you say, oh, that's a mixer, yep, you're right about that. And so the Jose Cuervo, but you can sip it. You can sip it. You can sip it. I mean, you can sip that, but it's like just well, it's kind of like these cheap beers that I sip on after work, like Miller High Life or Milwaukee's Best Light. I'm not sipping them thinking, oh, it is so amazing. I can't get over it. I don't say that. I do usually say to myself, it's got a lot better flavor than you would expect for the price. I'll say that to myself, but I'm not sitting there all like mesmerized, like Anton Mesmer is here mesmerizing me. Or using magnetism like I got magnets. Okay, but that's another story. Um, so is the Cuervo better? Yes, I say so. Is it $20 better? Man, I don't know about the $20. See, that's a lot of money considering the disparity. Like it's like, well, it's better, like this better, but it's not like that much better. See, so I can't say that the El Toro wins. The bull, it doesn't win because it's not as good. Okay, but it's not getting whipped. It's not getting crushed by Cuervo because Cuervo is not that much better. So I'm gonna call it you. I'm gonna call it like this. Decide which one you want to buy. And like do your trade offs. Just work the trade offs. So you say, well, I'm giving it as a gift. Well, don't give El Toro. You want to get Cuervo's got more giftability. So that's understandable. Uh, just figure out what you want and the $20, and you can make that decision, and it'd probably work out fine. All right. So here we go. Cuervo. Yep, no doubt, no doubt. And that's only the second time in my life that I ever tried it. But it does justify its world famous name. You can tell it's not, if you want to call this a well tequila. I don't say it's a well tequila, but it's close to it. Like the well tequilas might be like Mr. Boston tequila because they got every kind of Mr. Boston product. Or like there's a line from Luxco. It's like they're all the same name, but what it'd be like gin, tequila, vodka. Oh, like King Robert II. There's an example. King Robert II. You say, oh, that's a blend of scotch. Yeah, but there's King Robert II gin, There's King Robert II, vodka, and so forth down the line. It's just owned by Irish companies, so they got. And then there's this. Well, there's so many. There's so many like that. There's so many like that. Caliber at Walmart. Caliber this, Caliber that, Caliber the other thing, Caliber blah 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 blah. But I hadn't seen Caliber tequila. Nope, I hadn't seen that. So those are your uh, liquors. Are they bad? I don't think I ever had one. Now, could they use El Toro as a well whiskey or a rail whiskey? Oh yeah, they probably do. Is it any better than those others? I don't know if it's any better. It just got. See, there's no El Toro vodka though. You see what I'm saying? There's no El Toro brandy. There's no El Toro gin. It's just. It's only tequila. Okay. Um, the well drinks, like I said, they go down the line. It's the same brand name, but they go down the line with all the different types. They got that with Jock Hands. Jock Hands, they make the Pennsylvania Dutch eggnog thing, but they have Jock Hands vodka, Jock Hands gin, Jock Hands rum, and down the line. And if you make a deal with them, then they'll supply you with all of them for your bar room, and you can pour the well drinks. All right, so we get it. All right. Anyway, thanks to Jose Cuervo for making a good product. I don't think it's going to lose any contest in this series. I can't see how that's possible. And then it won't take long, and we'll be off to rye with. Oh, I'm sorry, mezcal. Mezcal is 400 rabbits, 400 whatever you say rabbit in Spanish, 400 bunny rabbits. I don't know how you say it in Spanish. All right, so that's coming up. Like a flower. Da, 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 da.